Right, yo, what is up, people? What is going on? It is your boy MM2K back again with a special stream. We had to push this back a couple times because we were having technical difficulties because we're doing a multi-stream. We're streaming to both Kick and YouTube, and here is the kicker, no pun intended. You are now able, I'm checking both programs. Okay, we up and running, so I can shut that down and just watch it through our multi-stream program. All right. So here's the kicker, y'all. We now have a loyalty program for all of our loyal followers, people that watch us on our multiple platforms. You can now go and participate and get loyalty points. All right. So by you watching our game streams, you will acquire loyalty points, and we're going to take those loyalty points and allow you to do a variety of different things. And in order to see what those loyalty points are and how you can just help out the platform altogether with donations and things of that nature, go to our new page on Batissimo. Yes, we have partnered with Batissimo, so go check us out there. All right, I just dropped the link in the chat. What I'm gonna do is go to the YouTube side of the stream. If it lets me, it's not gonna let me. Okay, hold on. That's not going to let me, and I don't want to mess up anything. So, go to the YouTube side of the stream. Go to that link, and you can see our different streams and stuff like that that are happening. And then you can also make sure that you're participating in the loyalty program. Let me do this. All right, while I'm there, let me go. I think I can go here from this. There we go. All right. So we're in there that way. It's showing us live. What I'm going to do is, for those that are listening, I am going to pin this message to the channel. And then also what I'm going to do, y'all, is at the end of the show, I'm going to ask you guys a question for what our stream should be next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, what should we have in here next week? Definitely let us know. I want to shout out some people that have been supporting us. Cold Blood Sensei, of course, my brother Sean, the gamer. We got our homie Reverend Woods, aka Bulls for Life. We got our homie Internet of Games, and we got Ron Slusher in the house. You know what I'm saying? Those are consistently people that support the program, support what we're doing here. And I want to give a shout out to them before we get started. Let's see here. One last thing. Speaking of Cold Blood Sensei, I got to let them know that we're live. We're live with God. All right. There we go. All right. So I've done everything that I needed as far as notifications and all that cool swanky stuff. All right. Now, let me explain what's been going on real quick, and then we're going to get into the game. So, I've been frauding, y'all. I've been frauding big time. What am I talking about? Well, I love PlayStation, and I love their games, but I also have this fix on being able to stream every time I game. Now, I'm going to say like 60 to 70% of the games that I play, you guys haven't seen that footage. It's just this thing that I have to where every time I game, I gotta record it. If I can't record it or stream it or something like that, I feel like I'm missing out. It's just this weird thing that I've developed, right? So I wasn't able to record my PlayStation footage any longer because it was how can I say? I wasn't able to stream it because my streaming method was bottlenecked. I had a problem, and it took me several months to fix it. So I've gone several months without really playing the game on PlayStation. There are some things that I have corrected as far as settings are concerned, like Forspoken. I played a little bit of that and didn't record because I wanted to test out the new upgrades and stuff like that, but I really haven't played. Now that I got it fixed, there's no excuse for me any longer. I need to start playing these games. I need to attack this backlog. I would have done it sooner, but I had focused on Starfield. Ugh. Yeah, because I wanted to give my impressions on that. I made the sacrifice so I can be able to go to the people and really tell them what's going on, because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors about that game. Right? So I dedicated a lot of important hours to that time that I'll never get back. With that said, it's cool. It's gravy. It's all right. Because guess what? Hold on, let me mute this. Guess what? We are now going back to greatness. And we are officially about to play God of War. So join me for this journey. I appreciate all of y'all, and let's go. I can't remember the last part that I was on. Break containers to find valuables. Okay, we're going to be running this stream up until noon Eastern. So we're going to be running this for a couple hours. I can't remember where I was at, what it was that I was doing.
Ah, back to smashing through things for fun and profit. Lovely.
So let's see. I barely remember what the hell I was doing. Axel. It's been so long. In this game in particular. I go to the thing of Kratos. Okay. So I gotta figure out a way over there. Okay. I'm glad I saw that. I gotta figure out a way over there. Let's see if I can do that. Because I was about to say, why don't I just jump over there? And I keep forgetting there ain't no damn jump button. Maybe if I go back down here, maybe I'll discover something. Think so? No. No, there's nothing over there at all. How the hell would I get over there? That's an interesting puzzle. I don't know how the hell I would get over there. I mean, I see... Oh. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Go down. Oh. All you do is that.
Maria, what did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad? Not much. They stepped outside.
Rawhide, crafting
And he
component.
told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did
I didn't
not
even
tell
realize
us?
that symbol on the ground that allows you to just get up. Get on up! Now where am I supposed to go? Restore checkpoint. Settings. Oh no. Kratos is right there. Goals. Okay, the path completed. Track Atreus. Okay, return home. Stalking the stalkers. All right, let's go. Gotta return home. Whoa!
Brother, there's no blocking without your shield. Nasty hit. All right, brother.
Let's try.
Whoa!
Bury your back.
Whoa! Oh, they took me out. You can tell I ain't been playing this in a minute. Okay. Ooh, I forgot the controls and everything. All right. That's the bad thing about not playing a game for a while. Whoa!
Felt that one, brother.
Behind you! Incoming!
Left side, brother. Behind you.
Right side!
Get a little bit better.
Nisa!
Get him, baby. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Woo. I like it. I like it. What you do to me. You bring me ecstasy. Well, I like. I miss. This is what I've been missing, baby.
Brother,
I've been missing that greatness.
don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
Thank
And
you.
is that what you wish for him?
Exactly.
Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
Bring your ecstasy.
If we could find a way to open rum travel to Sparta Farm, I bet there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us.
Enough. We will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
All right. Oh, this is my house. Oh, this is close to the house. You are my lover. When I'm with you, there is no other. Sorry, let me, yeah. Little brother save, man. Shoot. Little brother save, man. Oh, excuse me. Let's go, baby. This is what I needed in my life.
Over here!
Sentry!
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus? It's been so long. How you've grown.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that.
Sorry.
We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it.
I can't open the door, that's what's up.
Brother, I think we both know it's not safe here. Hate to say it, but we should talk to Sindri.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure. Get my stuff. There. Oh, this game looks good, man. This game looks good. In performance mode, it looks good. I hope the stream is coming through okay. All right, what we got here, man? What am I supposed to do? I'm about to say, what am I supposed to do something here? I like it.
After you, my friends.
Surviving.
Where are we going?
The
Thimble
cleanest cabin in all
Winter.
the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular.
I don't think I've upgraded
Kratos.
anything.
After that Thor incident, we thought we should make up some rooms till you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there. As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter.
Mr. Gateway is
safe
added to
from
the map.
Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing. Come in. Come in! Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there, the kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr. Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son disobeying me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf.
Is
Nothing
this
risky,
greatness I
everything's
see?
very safe.
Yes, you do.
Somebody else speak.
You see greatness, cold blood.
Is that we try and
Yes,
open
you
up
do,
travel
good
between
brother.
realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Oh,
Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is he anyway?
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now. And he looks like that. I blame you. Well, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Begin with this.
Uh-oh. Let's see what we getting here, man.
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
It says, all right. It says, welcome to the Halder's Brothers shop. Craft and upgrade armor, weapon attachments, and items used collected resources. View different shop items using the bottom navigation bar. Okay. Brock has enough materials to forge a new shield. Navigate to the shield menu. Navigate to the shield menu. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, all right.
I only got materials to make one of these in the here and now. You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do.
Okay, not enough resources for the Rond of Vitalon. What do I need for that? Slag deposits. Holy cow. A basic shield, Ron, sturdy and reward. A shield fit for high risk and high reward parries. A shit fit for absorbing attacks and striking back. A shield fit for high risk and high reward parries. Dauntless shield, stonewall shield. Yeah. Which one should I go with? Shield molded after the great. Okay, equip. Let's equip it. All right. It says Kratos' block ability is restored. Now it's time to get Atreus some armor. So hit the back button. All right. Okay, go to armor. Brock will craft some, so go to companion armor. Okay.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
Craftable equipment is indicated with the hammer icon. Craft Atreus new armor now. What's the point of crafting Atreus armor? I mean, does he get worn out? Does he get worn out cold blood? Is his armor crafted with care by the legendary? Okay, all right. I mean, I'm not sure what the issue is or why they craft him armor. Oh, okay. So my Leviathan axe is upgradable.
Looks like Thimblewinter's been hard on our girl. Give her here. She's overdue for some Brock love.
Let's upgrade it. Okay. Oh, I see it. Shields. Don't have enough. I need slag deposits. What else can we do? Armor. See about my wrist armor. Okay, craftable. Strength. Defense and strength goes up, but strength, okay. I might need that. Let's craft that. Equip it. Oh, so that's just hack silver. Oh, I could have upgraded that. Hmm. Oh. I'll stick with that. Waystormer. This upgradable? Okay, I can see now. All right, so 11. If I go with that, then it's going to be 11 defense and 3 strength. I earned the trophy. Special items, no items. Okay.
Found some items you left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do with
Shops have a chest filled with lost
I'm gonna go
items
look
you may have
around.
left behind
Check
after a
out my
rigorous
room.
battle.
Tell Sindri when you're ready.
Talk to Sindri. Okay, what did I leave behind?
This place is great, Sindri. You
Forged
built it all
iron.
yourself?
Okay. Oh, that's dope. Okay, cool.
And how's life been treating everyone's favourite Azure Vulgarian?
The
He
fuck
says
you call
you're going to be
me?
playing Atris at some point
Exquisite.
later. That's why. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, didn't know that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Kind sir. All right. All right, we done. Let's do something else here.
Wait! Those stairs will not support you. Please don't break my house. See? I knew you wanted a snack.
Yeah, you know what, man? I used to be mad at PlayStation for their cinematic
Hey, come see.
presence in games, right? I used to be mad. I'm like, y'all focus so much on the damn cinematics, y'all don't focus on the
I guess this is where they store the food. Nice to have options if I wake up hungry.
I used to get so mad because I was like, oh man, they focus so much on the damn cinematics that the action isn't there, right? And I still stand by that's how they did a lot of their games in the past. But now, like it's like icing on the cake now. The cinematics, the storytelling, and the character
Finding
engagement.
everything all right, I hope?
You know, just makes the immersion even more better. And this is what we want Xbox to
How
do.
do we unlock
Because
the
they used to
realms?
do it.
We'll just need something from back at the workshop.
They used to
Follow me.
do this
And be
stuff.
sure to bring the head.
It's just, these modern day gamers
Where exactly is
that think
Tyr
it's
being
just
held?
about plugging
imprisoned in
a
a mine
controller and
all we
going
know
pew
so
pew
far.
pew pew pew. Don't
Realm
understand when
full
it
of
comes to the
minds, I
culture of
realize.
gaming.
You'll need help narrowing it down.
Gaming
Ooh,
is bigger
you
than
should talk
that.
to Derlin.
Who's Darwin?
Gaming is just
He's a
bigger than
cousin of
going pew
ours.
pew pew pew
Sort of.
pew.
Works for the city
Like,
on
you know.
safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew
Ta-da!
Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind. I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel leader? Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut.
Huh?
And you just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you? I suppose you think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Paul G, what's up, brother? He says
No,
one of the
never
best games
mind.
ever made. Yeah, man.
It ain't old Brock's place to cast asparagations on my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes.
The writing
Just
with these
be
two is a lot
warned,
better than
he's
before.
not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to. He's cranky as all get out. And he talk funny, too.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
Can I ask you I'm gonna ask you two guys a question.
I've always wanted to see your home realm.
Um,
Svartalfheim sounds unique.
Cold-blooded and Paul G.
Fartlheim.
Do you
Stupid. We look like dark elves to you.
Oh, right. You call the realm something else.
do you
Neither
think
do we.
that Ragnarok
also
is
the
better
name of the
than the
capital
original
city,
one?
and
The
where
one
you
that
should look
2018 God of War?
Damn city's so full
Which
of
one- which one you
fuckers
think is better?
nowadays, it ain't hardly somewhere a self-respecting dwarf would show his face.
Harsh, but accurate.
Which one y'all think is better? Paul G, particularly for me, bro, when I haven't played this game in a very long time because I was having streaming issues.
You hear that?
And now because of just the addiction that I have to streaming,
Are those some kind of dragons? They're so far, I can't tell how big they are.
the addiction that I have to streaming, because I couldn't stream these games, I didn't play them. I didn't play my PlayStation 5 for a while. I know it sounds ridiculous. So, you know, I've been playing a variety of things, and, you know, there's been good things and cool things and not so good things, not so much good things and cool things. Yeah, man, just my initial fight that I got into, once I loaded up my save again, of course I had to get my bearings again because I forgot the controls and what I was doing and all that other stuff. Once I got my bearings back, yeah, it was like, damn, I missed this. I missed this type of quality, this type of engagement.
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better
What the
look at
hell
the
is
problem
this?
with those Bifrost eyes.
He
of
says
yours.
Paul game is
So
not wrong,
do
no
I
debate. He says
control
I like
this
the
thing
first more.
somehow
Oh, okay.
then?
All right, that's cool.
No. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light
That's cool.
in your eyes.
Interesting takes, man.
Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Says one of the best. He says I hope we get more Kratos this generation. Yes. He says Ragnarok is better
Open.
in every
Open now.
aspect. Okay. He says I like the first more.
hoping not to use the eye
Paul
with
game is wrong.
Do it.
No debate about it.
That's it. That's it. Good. Now,
Okay.
release.
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue.
Well, I'll
Come
be
on,
the I'll be the
coming.
tiebreaker. I'll be the tiebreaker.
Grassfalker's eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. Just have to adjust. There.
Cold blood pulling Paul G's chain. We got a pony battle. We got pony fight. Now he's pulling his chain.
No permanent damage.
Yeah, God of War, man. God of War. Look, I'm gonna tell you. And Cold Blood knows. If you were looking for those that hate PlayStation, I mean, just literally hate PlayStation for existing. This is.
The Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works. Okay, aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right, then concentrate.
All right, realm currently locked. It says Yagra realm seeds unlock access to new mystic gateway. Shine the light of Yagra on several realm.
To get to any of those realms, you'll need a seed for them.
Oh, okay. Realm available. Okay. All right. It says press X while hovering over the wetlands mystic gateway to travel. This is the path. Okay, so that confirms. That's where I want to go. All right, cool.
This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but
How's the stream looking and everything, y'all? How's the stream? How's the sounds? I haven't done this multicast in a while. Also,
good luck.
remember,
Wait, what?
I said good luck.
remember you can go and get loyalty points. Hold on, let me do something here. Let me pause this just for a second. You can get loyalty points. Don't miss. I'm gonna put I should put this in the bot. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna put this in the night bot. Y'all know I never had a night bot for MM2K gaming. I never knew that. I never realized that. Custom. Let's create a new night bot. The command is Botissimo. Call it Botissimo. All right, so everyone is get loyalty points. Loyalty points. Get loyalty point. Oh damn, I can't spell. I put loyalty pints. Get loyalty points. Vote on streams and support the platform on our on our Botissimo page. Let me see. All right, submit. All right, so that is that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the timers, and then we're going to add that. Name is Botissimo. Announcement. $17 lines, alias. Okay, I think that's it. Gaming, you want this? You want this timer to a call to, okay. Oh. Gotcha. All right. Let me see. I wonder if is it even showing up? You on YouTube? Is it even showing up? Did the chatbot, did the chatbot even show up? No, you know what? Because I didn't add it as a moderator. Seemed like I added it as a moderator. All right, so dashboard. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, this is now bot. It's going in the channel. It says head to your community settings. All right. There we go. I didn't realize that I didn't do that. And let me see. What type of mod? It says head to your community settings. Enter into the moderators list and don't forget to save. Now we're gonna add chatbot into. Oh, we already got Nightbot in there. And I'm in here looking at some of these moderators. These mofos need to get out of here. Some of these mofos need to get out of here. Oh. Oh. You gotta get some of these mofos out of here. Oh man. I wasn't paying attention, bro. Ronnie! Paul G's up in here. Cold blood, you ain't no mod. Why ain't you no mod? I'll leave them as a mod. They cool. I gotta be careful, y'all, because there's a lot of I do that. There's a lot of people that are haters. Oh no, Cold Blood's a mod. Yo, we got Bucked Out in the house. He says Gotham Knights looking good on Game Pass right about now. Buck, if it ain't 60 frames, I ain't trying to hear that, cuzzo. It gotta be 60 frames, cuzzo. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to hear. Okay, we got the Nightbot set up. We got the Batissimo up there. So again, we just took a quick commercial break to just let people know that you know, if you're watching our content, go to our Batissimo page that is up there on the link. Let's do this. Also, let me go to Kick. That's up there in the chat. Go to our Batissimo page. You go there. What you'll find is you'll find us our page to where you can gain loyalty points, where you can support the platform. You can participate in polls. Like there's a poll right now, as a matter of fact. I can't show you guys because the way that I'm streaming, unfortunately. But there's a poll. If you go to that Batissimo page, there's a poll there right now that asks you which PlayStation game I should play today. I kind of put that out there prematurely. I need to change that. I need to change it for next week. So I tell you what, let me do that right now while we're doing in a commercial break. I'm going to put that out there right now. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's change some things so we can show that you guys are being very active in the chat. Live screen windowed. Okay, and you can support there as well. However, chat box. This is a support. Right? Donation. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Batissimo page real quick. Batissimo. I'm gonna go here, go to the dashboard. Oh, they making me log back in? Why are they doing that? I forgot. What did I use? What did I use to sign up for this? I think I used Gmail. I'm pretty sure I used Gmail. Hopefully that's what I use. Hopefully that's what I use. Okay, yeah. That's what I used. All right. So what I want to do is go to the creator site. We got a poll up there right now. Polls. What game to play? I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that to October. I put October 4th. What the hell's wrong with me? October 13th. So for next week, we got the poll out there for next week. Y'all get to figure out which game we're playing next week. Just go to that Petissimo site that is out there in the chat. If you don't see it, here, let me do this for those that are on Kick. I'll put it out there for you if you're over on Kick. Bear with me. I'm gonna put this out here right now. Check out the Otissimo MM2K gaming site for loyalty points. Polls and donation pages. Now, right now, the way the loyalty, I want to explain these loyalty points right now. The way the loyalty points will work, and can I pin this? Pin message. There we go. There we go, baby. All right, so if you're watching on Kick, there you go right there. Message is pinned. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close this. Close all this stuff right here. We can close the night bot. I can close the Petissimo page. So what you'll notice is if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the page, or you'll see the poll there, right? So let us know which game you want us to play. Now here's the thing. The way it works is you gotta have loyalty points. How do you get loyalty points? Because I don't want people that don't participate. Like, for instance, if Joe Show Schmo come up in here and he just happens to be some type of Xbox zealot that just wants to mess with the configuration and just vote for anything, and he don't regularly watch the streams like how maybe Paul G does, I don't want them having the same power as you guys. So what happens is you get loyalty points just by watching the streams. If you watch me here, or you watch me on MM2K Gaming, or you watch me on Kick. Well, this is MM2K Game. Well, if you watch me on Kick, MM2K Gaming, or on Hard Knock Digital Culture, you will get loyalty points. You will get loyalty points for every 5 consistent minutes that you watch. As you accumulate those loyalty points, they will then allow you to do certain things, like participate in polls and help select which game I play. Right now we have 3 things that'll happen via your loyalty points. Your loyalty points will allow for me to they'll allow you to select a game for me to play, allow you to caution to me, hey, look, Moss, bruh, you need to recognize that I just donated. That's another thing. Or, bruh, I left a comment in your comment section. I want you to read it. You can use your loyalty points for that. Okay? So just by watching, you can do those type of things. We're going to add more rewards as things as time goes on, but right now that's how they'll work. They'll work with you being able to select games that I play. Say, hey, I made a contribution. Yo, what's going on, B? Like, read my, recognize me. And also, as far as Or even no. I'm lying. Let me reel it back a little bit. I don't know why. I'm so excited from playing this game. I'm just talking in gibberish. You can use your loyalty points to either vote in polls on which games I play. B, simply request a shout out and say, yo, MM2K, I'm here. What's up? Shout me out. You'll get an instant shout out. Or C, hey, yo, M, I got some comments here. I want you to stop what you're doing right now and read. I'm giving that power to my most faithful viewers. So, and how do you get these loyalty points again? Just by watching. Again, you'll accumulate loyalty points every 5 minutes. And then as you accumulate those loyalty points, what happens is you use those loyalty points on the Botissimo, MM2K Botissimo page, and then you select one of the, you can utilize them to use one of those 3 things. All right. So this is the very first stream. It's going to take you some time to get enough loyalty points to, per se, request a shout out or say, hey, look, I got comments in the chat. But it only takes a few loyalty points to vote in the actual polls. All right. So, continue watching. I'm here. I just wanted to break that down for everybody so there was no confusion. All right. With that said, we're going to go back to the stream page. We're off our break. We're off our intermission. Going back to our stream page. I don't know why that was so heavy on the resources. Did you notice that it was real heavy on the resources? All right. Let's see what is being said in the chat, and then we're going to get back to the stream. Paul Game is like, yo, I like the first more. Oh, okay, I read that. He says the soundtrack in Ragnarok is fire. Paul Games has got the Pony Brigade out there. He says God of War, game of the generation so far for me. After I finished Ragnarok, everything else was a letdown. Everything is good. Cold Blood said bad. Redfall looked much better than this stream. For real? Huh? Stream looked that bad? I can't go back. It is in 1080 though. Just so you guys are aware, it is in 1080. Paul Game says game as is killing game for everyone, but Phil and bots love it. What's up, Buck? Says Paul G. Buck that shelter, and he says I'm avoiding getting on Starfield. He says Night Goat Bot. I'm a mod. Buck got lost and landed here after his trip. Are you a mod, Rocketeer, or a mocker? MM2K, what's your opinion on PlayStation 4 God of War versus Ragnarok? Paul Game, he is literally in the first. How can he answer that? That is true. That is true. Cold Blood is being rugged about it. I will break down my thoughts of God of War for y'all though. I will do that. I'm gonna break down my thoughts of God of War, and then we'll get back into the stream after I read these comments. I'm like 50 or 60 hours in. I vowed to beat it, but okay. He says I need a new motherboard. Says Buck that. Get one on Prime Day. Yeah, that is true. And then he says wait till Black Friday. You guys can see that I got MM2K Gaming. I got that comment pinned. For those of you that want to check out the loyalty points and just want to donate or whatever. We go. All right. He says most is so gullible it's funny. Bruh, no, it's not that I'm gullible. I appreciate your take. So when you tell me something ain't right, I'll be like, oh, what's going on? That's a shame. You pull my chain, man. It's not good, man. It's not good, man. All right, let's get back to some. Oh no. I did say before I get back real quick to answer Paul G's question. Yeah, as I was explaining earlier, God of War, the original God of War 2018, rather, changed my whole perspective on PlayStation games. If y'all remember, I was pulling that stunt where I was like, look, because I was in serious bot mode. So I know when these bots be out here hating on PlayStation, don't even play the games or whatever, don't even have a PlayStation 5 to even comment on, and they look for things like they put so much. I remember I was talking to one bot and they were criticizing trailers of Spider-Man from the May showcase. And so I said, well, I'm looking at Fable and I'm unenthralled. And there's nothing climactic about it. It just looks, they really made that presentation so cheesy that it didn't feel like it was worth it. You know, they're really putting it, because I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've seen concept art on Fable from a long time ago. This is stuff that is not public. I've seen blueprints on that game a long time ago, before y'all even knew that it was coming. I saw it. So what was originally, I hope that's still the game that they're looking to make, and all this cheesy thing with the girl and all other stuff, that was just for this presentation. Because from what I saw, from what Playground wanted to make, that looked fire. Now, do I trust it to be the fire on Xbox? No. It looks like it's going to be a fire PC game if that concept remains. If they went back to the drawing board and created this cheesy, goofy thing that may aesthetically look good here and there, but it ain't got no kick, then shame on them. But I know what they originally wanted to make. So to see that and now see this, I'm like, what is so inspirational about that? Why would you jump all over PlayStation for the Spider-Man trailer and say, oh, the Spider-Man trailer didn't look that great, but see Fable in the way that it was presented and then jump out of your shoes and socks? Oh, I expect, and the response was, I expect so much more from PlayStation. Why? Why do you expect, I mean, I'm sure PlayStation is flattered, but why do you expect more from PlayStation and you expect less from Xbox? Doesn't Xbox's parent company have more money? Haven't they already shown that they can go toe-to-toe with PlayStation, 2-3 generations ago? So why does Xbox mediocrity get a pass, but as soon as PlayStation does something ungreatness-like, then it's okay to clamor and hammer all over them? That's not keeping a balanced set of expectations. So all these companies that got way more than enough resources to put out stellar stuff can do it. Very vocal on that, and that just because if Microsoft was a startup company, or we're talking OG Xbox days, or even this is a whole totally different breed. That's why I don't congregate with everybody. I don't jump on everybody's podcast. I don't play this console war with everybody. I appreciate great games, and and I judge the way I judge, whether it's harsh or not. And if people don't like it, tough booby. I don't care. I don't play these games because I'm not cut of this cloth. I don't know where these new gamers come from, and it sickens me. They're ruining the whole. They're ruining the whole culture. In OG Xbox days, even though Xbox was new, we expect nothing more but top-notch gaming. Even if they couldn't get to more familiar games, whatever they could get better be of a top-notch ilk, even when they were new. So just because the company rebooted and they're trying to compete again, y'all are lowering the expectations. When they're getting $69 billion checks to invest in gaming. The old Xbox never seen anything relative to that. Even when you factor in inflation. Who is this calling me? Gotta wait, bruh. They never seen anything like this as far as investment. So why with more investment, already a blueprint to success, which the OG Xbox didn't have that. They were flying off the handle of their seats trying to figure this stuff. They were doing it as they went along. This new regime has a blueprint. So they got a blueprint. They got way more resources, way studios, money, all that. Way more than the OG Xbox blueprint. But your level of expectation is less. I don't get these new gamers. I think they just want to belong to a group. And because Xbox presence is so nice and so commandeering, where PlayStation is like, we just who we are, and there's a slight arrogance to them, they just flock to Xbox. They don't look at the precedent, they don't look at the failures, none of that stuff. These guys are nicer. I don't need nice. I need great games. You know what I'm saying? I need great experiences. I don't need nice. I don't need a cheap way for you to just throw a whole bunch of stuff at me. I'm willing to pay what it needs to be paid to get great experiences. I'm a tech enthusiast and a gaming enthusiast like that. I don't need you to give me a cheap entry to a whole bunch of games so I can artificially say, well, I'm a gamer. I went from start to finish on all these games, so now I'm a gamer and I can speak on the culture. That's because that's really all that Game Pass does. It's turned all these non-gamers into quote-unquote gamers because now they can sit there and say, well, I got 3 trophies or this 3 achievement points on this. And I played all these games. They put them on easy, right? We've already know they put them on easy. We busted them on Starfield where they were just letting the game run and accumulating hours that way. We've seen all this. Now they're gamers. When I was into it, you had to buy your games individually. You had to put time into it, right? You had to show that you knew what you was talking about. You had to show your connection to the lineage and how, you know, the hardcore thinks before you sat there with any gravitas. Now anybody can do it. Look, I got so many achievement points. That's why I don't do that achievement hunting and that silly stuff. Because Game Pass just gives you a cheap way to touch and ping a bunch of games, and now everybody's an expert. And they're watering down gaming, and I'm sick of it. But that's the constant theme you hear. I expected so much out of Spider-Man. I expected so much out of PlayStation. Xbox just throws anything. They put poop on the stick. Oh, that was great. Because the stick last year had nothing on it. Now there's poop on it. This is great. Let's get back in the game. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. Dealing with these fools. That's all they are, is fools. All right, let's go.
Whoa, do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything, everything. It's warm.
Let me see here. It says, let me read this. Let me read these comments and then we're going to get into it. Ron Slusher, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. He says, what, MM2K playing the game on a Friday? I'm in the club on a Tuesday. Playing games on a Friday. He says, Most is so gullible, it's funny. Redfall is the biggest piece of trash. Arcane never missed until Xbox. He says, Arcane never missed until Xbox says so. Bethesda games aren't helping Xbox. Yeah, this is my theory, man. Either one or two things happen. Because I like Todd. I understand where people were upset with Todd Howard of Bethesda because of Fallout 76. I still thought it was a cool experience 7, maybe 7.5. There were some things as I played the game that really messed me up because I'm like, yo, y'all should have enhanced this or enhanced that. And, you know, honestly, the quality of life aspects of the game, like it didn't look better than Fallout 4. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like there were some things that could have been. I didn't care about the NPCs. It was more important for me for it to be a Fallout experience with everything else, the looting, the journeying and stuff like that, and me just having the ability to play with friends. I didn't care about that other stuff. The problem with Fallout 76 is that once you get deeper in the game, in that first launch here, there wasn't a lot of climactic things happening as far as the gear and the loot and the stuff that you did. There wasn't enough of that happening. It wasn't because of the NPCs. It was just like, it was like lazy design. You know, like they put stuff there, but they really didn't connect it well. But I get that people were upset with Todd with that, and they were questioning his pedigree. And this was supposed to be his redemption, right? And I'm going to say this, either one or two things happen. Either Todd had enough there to redeem himself, but because of the purchase of Xbox and then the requirements of the Xbox Series S and then the requirements to, like, it is possible, because there's theories out here that this happened with Redfall. It is possible that Starfield went through a soft reboot. Because remember, there were certain things that were in the game as far as traveling and things that you would see yourself lift up out of the ship. And if my memory serves me right, Todd said we had to take that out of the game. So it seems that there were more immersive stuff. If my memory serves me right, there was more immersive stuff in there. They get bought. A lot of the immersive stuff gets taken out. And now you see a lot of the convoluted, you know what I'm saying, sliced up mess that we see that breaks up the immersion. So either Xbox played more of a role in dismantling the charm that the game was going to have, or B, Todd Howard just doesn't have it anymore. It's one of those two things. Either or is bad because Bethesda's owned by Xbox, and if Xbox is willing to take a game that has been marketed and pushed as the game of the generation and fuddle it that bad to where it's a good game, you know, the general consensus, it's a good game, but nowhere near how it was hyped, and therefore damaging the brand of not only Bethesda but themselves. It don't matter if Todd got his mojo back. If Xbox is going to stand in his way, because here's the thing. If Xbox continues to not reach benchmarks, not reach expectations that they set, they're going to continue to scramble and muffle things because they got to reach these deadlines. All this halfway showing is due to we got to get these games out here. We didn't plan correctly. Remember, Phil said that himself. We didn't plan correctly for 2022, and we're falling below in Game Pass benchmarks and stuff. We got to get it. We got to do this. We got to do. If they're continuing to scramble even further with Elder Scrolls 6 or what else Bethesda comes with, they're always going to be a damper on what gets released. So it doesn't matter if Todd got his mojo back or not. It's always going to have a negative impact on the product. So, you know, hopefully, well, either or is a bad scenario, and I don't know how you get around it because I don't see them fixing their issues. I don't see it. He said, because Phil, he says, Phil is Jesus. He says, because bots live 24/7 on Twitter and have nothing else to do. At least back when Netflix released good stuff, they had something to do, but now it's dry in Greenland. I agree. A lot of culture vulturing going on and people prop them up. Yeah. That's probably the worst that people don't talk about. That's probably the worst impact that Game Pass has caused. It's put in so. I mean, normally you would say, "Oh, it's great. It's making games more accessible," but that's being weaponized. It's putting a lot of games, just simply a lot of games, in really non-gamer mindset hands. And they're coming up with these mundane, off-the-wall, silly theories of what makes gaming good, and then when their favorite brand doesn't do well, why we gotta scrutinize this much? Get out of here. He says, "Oh yeah, and Phil Spencer is the only thing left me on the brain cells. Hold the line." He says, "I hate that ish. Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer aren't leaders in our subculture." It's yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not they're executives, and that's why when Jim Ryan leaving, you see how Xbox gamers were more concerned with Jim Ryan leaving than PlayStation gamers, and here's why. Because we pay attention to stuff. Number one, we don't idealize an exec. Like, I have my favorite exec, which is Peter Moore, because of the end result of the things he does. I appreciate that guy, but he's my favorite exec, but I don't idolize anything that he does. Like, I call it out. What he did was kind of cold-blooded when he knew that the Xbox 360 had a 60% failure rate and he still released those games. That was cold. But the guy was great for the platform. That being said, I don't idolize him. He's my favorite exec, and I would love to have him anywhere, on any mainstream platform, because I feel like he would do great there. But these guys idolize execs, and they want PlayStation people to do it too. And when the PlayStation people don't idolize the exec, they're like, why don't PlayStation people idolize execs? Because they focus more on games than the auxiliary. PlayStation people about the games. PlayStation people were willing to throw Jim Ryan off the bus when he went against the PlayStation code. Now, do I completely agree with the PlayStation code? No. But PlayStation gamers have boundaries that nobody can cross. I don't see that with Xbox. With Xbox, it was 60 frames per second or die. Now, Starfield and Redfall came out. Oh no, it's still okay because it's the cinematic approach, cinematic choice, whatever the stupid term that they use. And now they're gradually taking all the expectations that they cast on you at the beginning of this generation and putting it on PC. And what do you see? Now you're seeing PC gamers say, you know what? If I want the ulterior, or if I want the true experience that I was promised on console, I see now I have to pay triple the amount of the console and get it on PC. And I'm okay with that. Not with the latest crap with Forza. Now you see that as an excuse. That would never fly in the PlayStation community. Never. Yeah, I see now that I got to triple my expenditures and go to PC. Okay, you may be able to do that as a creator. What about the average Joe Schmo that you've been building up for the last 3 years, telling them why the consoles are going to do these things that they're saying? Now, in realization that the consoles can't do what they're saying, now you're just going to leave them high and dry. It's like, say if there was like a tsunami or tornado or something coming, and you guys are like, hold on. We know the Red Cross is telling you to go over here, but no, screw them. They got an ulterior motive. They're going to take you and sell your organs. Don't listen to them. Come to me on my great boat. My boat will take care of you. I'm telling you, this boat is going to get you away from the tsunami or the tornado or whatever. We're going to do it at light speed. We're going to have cameras showing where you're at, so don't nobody take your organs. You're safer with us. Don't listen to the general consensus of going over there. Listen to us. We got you. And everybody flocks to the boat. And then you realize that the boat ain't moving. They didn't fuel up the boat. They never really hired a pilot. They can't lift the anchor because it rusted. They never checked that. There's a bunch of stuff going on. And so now you're sitting there like, oh snap, this boat doesn't move and the tornado or the tsunami is coming and it's going to wipe you guys out. Oh, well, I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. See that helicopter up there that's coming down? That's mine. They just dropped the rope to me. All right, climbing up it. See you later. I'm just going to go on this helicopter and get away from the tsunami or the storm. That's the proverbial practice when you see a content creator tell you, you know what? This is why I realized that my Xbox is not going to give me what I expected it to and what I've been telling everybody it's going to do. So I'm just going to get on this helicopter and go to PC. You can do that. You're a creator. You fooled all these stooges to give you money. So now you have a profitable ring going on here and you can go buy you a PC and it's nothing. They're stuck like Chuck. If it was so easy or just so smooth to build and buy a PC, then everybody would be doing it for AAA games or for the performance they were promised on these consoles. There are a billion PC gamers, but guess what the majority of those PC gamers are playing? They're playing games that aren't capable of the stuff that you said via Xbox's promises would be possible. So in order to get those results that you've been selling to them for the last 3 years, now those people got to get paid triple the money and go build a PC. And guess what? A, they may not have the money to do it. B, they might not even have the wherewithal to even get a PC built. But you do, because you've been siphoning money and donations and stuff from them. Preaching to the choir, misleading them, just passing on, cascading the Xbox rhetoric. Now that you done brought them here and told them, no, don't listen to the general consensus, get a PlayStation. Get a PlayStation for your gaming needs. Now that you've done that, and said all the rest of those people are just ponies, they're dummies. We're the safe haven. Come to our boat. Now that the boat can't move, you get to just jump in your golden helicopter and get away. And all those people are stuck like Chuck. And it's a shame. It's shameful that these creators are doing this. But guess what? We're both, for the most part, we're adults with functioning brains. The overwhelming majority of you that I'm talking about are now left in this scenario. You would never do stuff like this in your normal ways of life. Hence why you even have the money to buy a console or to even to play games. You guys are probably the most high functioning people in your jobs and stuff like that. But for some reason, when it comes to gaming, you guys do the dumbest stuff ever. You're idiots. If a company has a 13-year track record of promises and never landing on those promises, never. Why would you expect them to do it now? Why would you invest in them like they have a different track record now? Wouldn't you wait until they put the stuff out there that they've promised and then say, you know what? Now they're providing what they said they're going to provide. Now I will invest in them. Not ad hoc or not in advance. You don't do that with anything else in your life. If a car company, let's just say a car company has a track record of all the airbags deploying and knocking people's heads off and killing them, are you just going to sit there and say, well, the CEO looks nice. He has a nice demeanor. Everybody seems friendly. He got on TV and he's promising that the airbags are going to be fixed. So now I'm going to go buy one. You're not. You're going to wait until you see the airbags out there in the market, and if they ain't knocking people's heads off, you go buy. Oh, wow. The reviews are coming in. The general consensus is a lot better. Wow. It doesn't even have to be that severe. My family works at GM factories. A lot of them are from the Detroit, Grand Rapids area, right? And when the Obama administration was in office in the U.S., they made large investments into GM. GM cars used to be known as the worst. Now they are considerably better. I'm not saying they're the best. I'm not saying they're better than Toyota or Honda, but they're considerably better. They're a lot more reliable, right? But people didn't believe it at first. They had to wait and see. All right, I'm gonna wait till that sucker buys a GM and then see if the product was better. Once year after year after year started coming and they were consistently better, then people said, okay, now I can buy American made. And then boom, the car industry started to boom. My family that was down and working at those my family that was down in that area went from calling us, asking us for money every month to, we went down to my one cousin's who had like 10 cars in his parking lot and laid out house, everything. It was booming. That is how you're supposed to treat stuff like this as a consumer. You're not supposed to be unwavering brand loyalists. That's stupid. That's for sports. Sports, they're not giving you anything but the entertainment or whatever, but the brand loyalty is based upon it representing your county or your locale or whatever. And sometimes you may not vote for or support the company in your locale or whatever because you have different expectations. I know the Steelers is, my area team, but I prefer the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. That happens, but that's because they're just selling you performance. Like, they're selling you entertainment within the football realm. And part of sticking with the team and watching it mature is part of the product of being a fan. When you are a fan, you forego certain expectations and don't, as far as your support is concerned. That's what a fan is. That's why they call y'all consumers, these brand loyalists, fanboys, because you treat instead of being a consumer, you want to act like a fan. You're a consumer. These products and services are supposed to yield results. When they don't, you're supposed to abandon them. And when I say abandon them, it's a process. It's not, oh, you said you were going to do this, so now I'm going. It's like, okay, you said you were going to do this. I like the base product, but I really need this thing. So let's see how you're progressing. Okay, now it seems, okay, I understand why you couldn't execute on that, but you are progressing. You are working towards that. Okay, you're steadily making improvements. Okay, all right, now you're working in that direction. Great, all right, fantastic. We're getting somewhere. I will continue to invest my money because I do like what this product presents, with the hope that you'll ultimately reach this endpoint, and it looks like you're reaching that. If a product or service has an endpoint that you need them to reach for you to be comfortably satisfied, and they're going in the opposite direction, they are not to get your money anymore. You are not to donate money into something that doesn't make you feel comfortable. If you're happy with Xbox, and so to reiterate, if you're happy with Xbox and none of these are concerns for you, then of course, ignore this. Turn this off. Don't listen. But if you're those that, again, wanted the better games, wanted the better graphical fidelity, wanted the better performance because you knew Xbox did it in the past and they were superb at it, and you were investing in this product in the expectation that they would get there, in order for you to feel comfortable fully with the product, they needed to reach said benchmark, and you invested in them prematurely because of words that they said in reaching said benchmark. Now that you're seeing them go in the opposite direction, you are a fool to continue to invest in it. You are allowed to be a fool, but you're not getting any sympathy from here. So even though we can sit there and say what these creators did is heinous, You have two eyes. You have a brain. You have two ears. You can look, listen, and learn and see what's going on and see the patterns. If you continue to invest your resources in this in a way that you wouldn't do with anything else, if you treat consumerism like being a fan, then you deserve what you get. And I have no sympathy for you. Does that make sense? I'm getting back to the game. He says, hold the line is what they're doing. I don't think he is anymore, but they rebranded for minimum effort. Elder Scrolls was a wash. He says, I can't imagine crap doing it. They got a better game. Forza from 83 meta to 84. It's an improvement. All right, let's get back in this game. I've done enough hollering and screaming. Oh, shoot. And granted, we're going to be getting into in 2 hours, in 2.5 hours.
We can probably use this boat if I can just get it free.
Careful, lad. Fetch on the left!
Why are these things so fast?
Behind you! Look out!
Damn it.
Right side! Incoming!
Behind you! Look out! I see we're already off to a lively start.
That's your
Kick my
ass.
ass.
You dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though. We can head through these channels when you're ready.
Let's go. I know people are like, damn, man, why you get so triggered from
I still can't believe
from
Mom led a
Xbox? It's
full
not, look,
rebellion
Xbox
here
is going to do what they
against
do.
Odin,
I don't care.
and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have
It's their product. They're
helped that
allowed to do what they want to do.
What
Am
your
I
mother did
disappointed?
Before we met
Absolutely.
was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
Am I disappointed? Yeah, I'm disappointed, but it's their product. They can do what they want to do. I've long resigned to
You
the
never
fact.
asked Mom about what she used to do. What did you talk
What?
about when you met? Like,
What
did you just
what these new gamers got to realize is that there are people
Guard the house.
that
I will go to catch fish in the river. And then leave for 5 days?
No.
that
Your
do
mother was
not
far better at
fall
fishing
for
than
the empty promises that are consistently presented, and they want results. So they trusted that brand. They expected more. They're not getting it, and understandably, they're upset. But there comes a point to where you just can't, gotta use your brain. I get if you're newer and you got caught in their deception, that's different. But if you've been doing this for years, all right, I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go. If you've been sitting there playing this waiting game for years, having a certain expectation, Like, it's just crazy to me. In order to play the games that I want to enjoy on console, that I bought the console for, I gotta now forego my console investment, and now I gotta get something else. Even though I was promised these results here on the console. Like, so what? And it's okay. It's okay. And you know what? Here's the funny thing about that. Even though I'm worked up about it, you know, I thought the same thing too. But I had the wherewithal to say to people, you know what? I had this expectation. Said expectation wasn't met. To get top-notch gaming, even though I was promised it on the console, okay, they got me. I'm gonna have to go to PC. And then I went to PC and then realized that PC gaming was a lot more complicated than I could ever imagine, right? So then that's when I was like, oh man, so what am I gonna do? And that's when I came across Stadia. That's why I was so fond of Stadia, because it presented an opportunity where the games were accessible in a way that the performance that I would want wouldn't be bottlenecked by a paywall in the console. That if the console fell short of the services, now I'm out $500. Like, I felt duped after getting my Xbox One X. I felt duped. I was like, hold on. I was supposed to be experiencing all this inertia and all this stuff. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting it. You know, all these promises, all these promises that I were given. I don't feel like I'm getting that. Like, what the hell? I gotta go to PC. Like, I wouldn't, and my $500 went to waste. And so now I wouldn't have to experience all that. I could just simply, you know, just invest in the games, really. You know, yeah, of course, you pay for Stadia Pro, but really, I pay $9.99 a month, which I will be paying anywhere on a console to access their online service. I pay that service, and I buy the game. And I don't have to deal with that paywall that might just be a waste, right? So I get where people are like, you know what, to get what I'm looking for, I might have to go to PC. But y'all tried so hard to look past and I didn't have. But see, in my excuse, which, yeah, I'll make an excuse for myself. In my case, I didn't have a whole bunch of precedent with this new regime. All we had was what they told us. And why would they tell us?
Is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
Why would I believe anything other than what they're telling us? Because the Xbox.
So these are wetlands. Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The
smell
Xbox
is making my eyes
execs.
burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Looks like the path
Prior
continues on the other side
told
of that
me
geyser.
certain things, and what they said came to fruition. Like, because the Xbox of old, they were good at looking at what they wanted to do.
That water's
technically.
frozen in a second.
They were good at looking at what they wanted to do technically.
Father, you think freezing it would work?
What if you used your axe on it?
Oh, okay, freeze a gate to cap the water flow. L2. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh. Ah, you can't, I like that. I like that. The chest is locked with runic magic. Find and break the seals. BFR. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so I reasonably said to myself, well, if this is what...
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
If this is what they're reasonably going to do...
advocated for the Giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Come on. There's got to be a faster way to get down there.
I'm trying to find those other rooms. I said if they reasonably are going to give me a better way to play games without having to deal with that, the fact that that paywall could be a... That paywall could be...
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Trade Mars Brasser, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Rock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
I wonder where this last one is at. Yeah, but if you, but again, if I could avoid the paywall, that, and I can just invest in the games and deal with the performance in the games, that's a great alternative. So it wasn't like I was just like, well, I'm just, you know, I'm going to accept what happens in spite of what I was promised. It's going to be okay. No, it wasn't like that at all. And I made shifts in the things that I dealt with. I went from PC to Stadia and cloud gaming and so forth. Because I had standards. I had a standard. They told me that the standard would be met. They made these promises. I wasn't the wiser because Xbox was known before to meet those standards. Xbox's only problem back in the day was that they just didn't have the third-party games that PlayStation had. Once they got those third-party games and they continued to deliver on those standards, it was a wrap, and that's why they dominated for most of that generation as far as software is concerned. That's why they were able to do it. All they needed was access to the games that gamers wanted to play, which was your Grand Theft Autos, your Final Fantasies, and once they got that, it was over. Can't find B. Oh, there he goes. All right, there we go. What we get? Oh, we got a in done apple. Collect enough in done apples. Maximum health increased. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. He says, 1 hour. Why the hell does it show it like on this stupid? Huh? Hold on. What is Cold Blood talking about? It says. Mr. Reaver the Beaver says, yo, MM2K in chat, what's going on, brother? He says, oh, it's 1 hour, laugh out loud. Why the hell does it show it like that on this stupid site? What are you talking about? He says, oh, I got a watching you, damn. I don't know why it does that. But I definitely get close to 1,000 hours of watching you. Okay. Yeah, you do. And now we'll be able to properly recognize it. I mean, we definitely appreciate donations and things of that sort. It allows us to improve. And a lot of these things, like when we partner with these companies or we utilize their tools, they're not free. So people are aware, they're not free. So it's like, whoa!
Incoming! Right side!
What was I doing?
Behind you! Watch your left!
Come on, get up,
Damn,
brother.
they kicking my ass. All right, I know what I need to do. I gotta change to the Shield of Kratos. I mean, not the shield, the Shield of Kratos, the Blades of Kratos.
Behind you! Incoming!
On your left!
Woo. Got him. Stonewall, he says, shield ability, hold R1 or L1 to absorb standard and guard. Break yellow ring into, okay. Come on. Let's practice.
Behind you, brother! Left side, brother!
Right side!
Oh, Jesus.
Incoming! Right side!
Damn.
Behind you, father!
I did not mean to do that.
Behind you!
Behind you, watch out!
Damn, he got me. Oh man. He says, what you really have, he says, on Twitch, I like 50 plus channel points. You get them by watching one streamer the same way that this janky site of yours is doing. He says, what you really have to learn is not to spam every button of God of Wars in a fighting game. No, I don't like the control set. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the controls are in goofy places. So when I go to block,
Right flank!
Right side! Incoming!
Left side, brother!
Right side!
damn it.
Come on, get up, brother!
So often when I go to block or something like that, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's one thing I just, the PlayStation default control set always gets me.
Behind you! Right side, brother! Behind you!
Oh, okay. All right. Stonewall, okay. Where you at?
Nista! Right side!
Woo! I love this game.
On your right! Behind you, watch out!
I didn't even realize that I lost energy. This game is fierce. For the simple fact that the combos mean so much. I love the fact that this game is combo heavy, so it requires you to, as Cold Blood was alluding before, you know, you got to time your attacks. The issue I was running into was I was.
Okay, there's got to be some way to turn the wheel up here.
I don't want to go down there first. That's the way to progress to the thing. Yeah, I appreciate what they do because it allows me to work on my timing and stuff like that. That's why I like this game so much. You're not just going to hack and slash your way through the game. So it requires skill. Anything that requires skill is something that I appreciate, even if I get my ass kicked over and over again. As y'all can see, I kept getting my ass kicked, but I'm not like, oh, I can't beat this in one playthrough, so I'm done. Ooh, I want to run through a whole bunch of games. I want to play them on easy. Look, you play any way that you want to play. Like, I'm someone, unless it's a game like this, that's a linear travel, you know what I'm saying? I normally play like open world titles that have what do you call it? That have like open world battle mechanics, like a Far Cry 5 Division 2, where I don't even have to journey through the game and beat it to still get dozens of hours. That's what I like to do, you know, and the aforementioned Bethesda software games, they help me do that. Like,
Whoa there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think you can reach the wheel from here?
yeah, I play games differently because of Fallout, because I'm so used to going in
Oh wow, nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it.
So yeah, I don't. You play games however you want to play them, but the fact that
I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
yeah, you play however you want to play, but all these people that are playing these games on easy, just to run through them, just to say that they beat the game, like, come on, man. Like, if that's what you want to do, fine. But me and you are cut from a different cloth. We're not doing the same stuff. You know, we're not doing the same stuff. We're not gaming with the same expectations. You know, we don't judge things the same. So you doing stuff like that, you know, you gotta speak to the crowd what you're relative to. We are hardcore AAA gamers. You know, my conversation and your conversation are gonna be totally different. That's okay. If I want to have a conversation with those that are looking at a certain platform, looking at it under a hardcore genre-defining lens, and they're not experiencing the things that they were promised, just because you don't care about those promises, that's you. I mean, I'm not trying to shame anybody for doing it, but you know, look, we gotta be real here. You're sitting there playing the game on easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting you're not getting the situational awareness, the sense of urgency, the skill set determinants and all that stuff that go in the
Think we can fit under that bridge?
that are normal expectancies and competencies of hardcore gamers. You're not getting any of that. You don't have an appreciation for that at all, and that's fine. But if that's the case, you participating in these conversations in a meaningful way, it just doesn't apply. I mean, it's on equal footing. It's like me telling you who just wants an experience. It's like me telling you, oh, you shouldn't like this because it doesn't give you this, that, and this. No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's appropriate. Because it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply to you at all.
Behind you!
Left foot!
Behind you!
I'll buy that for $1. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. I did not want to do that. Yeah, man, gaming altogether is just, it's going through a mucky phase where I think it's cool that there are more gamers into it. I think it's cool that there are gamers that are getting more accessibility to gaming. I like all that. I don't like the act of these gamers with a different mindset, different expectations. The thought that they supersede gamers with lineage and with more expectation. I don't like that at all. I don't like that mindset at all. Like, if let's just say, for instance, if Game Pass
There.
up where? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. Such a good game. I love this game. Unique resource. All right. What time is it?
Find anything good up there?
Yes, I did, son. Yes, I did. Let's get over here. What time is it? Okay, it's 12 o'clock. I think it's time for us to end the stream. I appreciate everybody joining us for the stream. Definitely interesting. I know I went into my little rant, but that's why I called them play sessions. Because you know what you're going to get with an MM2K stream. You're going to get, if I get the right question, you're going to get a rant.
Right side! Incoming!
Guys, you watch out! Right side, brother!
Good. And they almost kicked my ass there.
Did they cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
Oh, I did it.
Okay, we froze one of those geysers. Is there another one somewhere?
What am I supposed to do? Maybe I get up here and...
Right side! Incoming! It's down! Those things are everywhere.
Okay, so what do I do here? Yeah, I'm confused. So I go up here. What am I supposed to do? Ah. There we go. Okay.
Wheels moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity.
Back to the boat.
Ah, okay. Now I get it. Okay, now I get it. No!
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Brock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite
Let's
dangerous.
see what's
Maybe
over
they just
here.
need
All
a
right, we're
couple
gonna
of
end the
gods to come
stream.
along and take the fight to
I
him.
did that
Atreus,
final puzzle.
That is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
All right. All right, people. Well, that's it from your boy. I really appreciate it.
Do you really think Odin would honor his end of the deal? That if we keep our distance, he'll leave us alone?
No, that does not mean I intend to fight him. Perhaps we find a new home Well, neither he nor Freya can trouble us.
But once we find Tyr, he can help us fight.
Fight?
That's, not what I meant. Obviously, we have so much to learn from Tyr. Any way he can help us is good, right? Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
That land over here? Well, yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming through for the stream. We're gonna be doing this every Friday. Join us. Maybe I won't go into a rant. You know, they say, oh, PlayStation gamers and people that they can't help but talk about Xbox. Well, I mean, it's just so frustrating that if you come from the era where I came from, where they were both at their best, you know, trying to whip out, well, you know, they were both competing vigorously, and, you know, we were getting great games as a result. It's frustrating to go from that to now it's this. Like, one just turned into a, try to be a cheap way to get access to games, while the other one is you know, is improving on providing top-notch games. That being said, it's only one source, and you never want that to be in the hands of one source. So, all right. That said, we are now at the game, and at the end of the stream, and I appreciate everybody. I want to thank y'all so much. Join me in an hour over at let's see here. Let's put twitch.tv/Mighty Most 2000. Hold on. Join me there at top of the hour to earn more loyalty points. Right. We go home. Join me there at the top of the hour to earn more loyalty points. Excuse me. Let me go over to Kick. Put that over on Kick as well. Promote Kick. Okay. So join me there at the top of the hour. Get more loyalty points. We're gonna have a blast. NRO podcast number 37, I think it is. And boy, oh boy, is this going to be a serious one. No, you know what? Hold on. Let me check my schedule. This might not be airing until 1:30. I could be wrong. Let's see here. Sheets. Yeah, you know what? I think I made a boo-boo. Because this stream was supposed to start earlier. Yep. All right, we're going to do it at 1 still. I'm going to make me something to eat, take a short break, and then I'm going to prep for the stream. But yeah, join us over there at 1 p.m. For NRO Podcast, NRO Live. We're going to be talking about this whole situation. We're going to be talking about the latest and greatest in news with PlayStation and Xbox. Gran Turismo versus Forza is the big debate. Then we also have the situation with Naughty Dog. We also, what else do we have? We have my Starfield, my final Starfield like impression, not my full review, but my impression on what we feel the game is. And then we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. there's this big debate now that because we know more of the Xbox first party games than we know of PlayStation, that Xbox is in a lot better spot than PlayStation simply because of the first party games. I want to tackle that discussion point, break it down, and either determine whether it's a false narrative or not. We're going to do that all over on the Hard Knock Digital Culture channel, twitch.tv/MightyMost2000. Join us there, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait to see y'all there. Till next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.